Hello Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Welcome to Crystal Clarity. We're going to be doing a new moon and Capricorn spread, looking a little bit at what you're trying to manifest or what your intentions are over the next couple of weeks, as well as what you may have released during the full moon period. So getting started, I do get a sense that you definitely have a connection around you, a very strong, loving connection around you. Could be a partner, could be a very, very good friend of yours. And there's a lot of love in this connection, a lot of trust and respect as well. But I'm getting kind of an interesting energy. I feel you being very focused on your personal fulfillment and being very focused on your personal success. And I don't know exactly the relationship yet, to what that has to do with this connection, but it does feel like there's something going on here that might be kind of exhausting you a little bit about the connection, or kind of making you feel like you're not sure about the connection. And it's because I feel like you're focused on are you going to be happy and fulfilled long-term maybe with this connection? So let's look at first and see what you have released since the full moon. So what is Virgo released? Okay. So we've got Temperance in the reverse, Death in the reverse, and the Five of Swords in the reverse. So it could be dealing with the Sagittarius, could be dealing with the Scorpio. But I do feel like, yes, with Temperance being here, there is some sort of lack of balance maybe happening within this connection, or within a situation at least. And there's a focus on this currently because there is some sort of lack of harmony going on. And it feels like to me, and I'm not sure who it is, but we've got this Five of Swords in the reverse that, maybe one of you, both of you, I'm not sure who, were kind of operating from this place of ambition and from this place of kind of greed. And you might have made some decisions, or were participating in certain behaviors where you weren't really thinking about this connection as a whole. You were just kind of thinking about what it is that you could gain. And it may have really kind of hurt your person. And again, this might have been your person's energy as well. So it might have really hurt you if this is something that your person did to you. But it feels like, there's some sort, with this Death card in the reverse, there's some sort of ending that needs to occur, or transition that needs to occur, to kind of get things back on track, and to kind of get you, to kind of have some sort of transformation moment is what I feel. To get things back into balance, and to get things back, in a state of good intentions. We also have the Seven of Swords in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. So it's possible, I do kind of feel like this might be your energy, and you might be kind of deceiving yourself, with the way that it is that we're behaving here. And you might have recognized that, and you might have, maybe been resisting the change initially, but it does feel like, what you were really focusing on trying to release is this whole situation where, you might have just really made a decision or made a choice to go after something without really thinking about the consequences and who you might hurt in the process. Just really trying to focus on what you could gain. And I feel like you're trying to make amends, or you're trying to, you know, show that you've changed or that you can change. And that's what was part of what you were trying to release, is like this whole situation. So what is Virgo's current energy, please? Yeah, so we've got the Wheel of Fortune with the Sun here. So this is beautiful energy to have right now. I do feel like whatever happened here with this Death card, you know, if there was a whole transition that occurred, like a transformation that occurred, I do feel like it was, you know, the right direction for you. Because this Wheel of Fortune, this is the universe working in your favor, things really going in alignment right now for you, like you being in alignment with what the universe is trying to push you towards. This is having a lot of very good luck, and with the Sun being here, this is receiving a lot of success as well. Being very happy, being very like having some sort of like moment of glory, it feels like, and really enjoying where you're at currently. So that's really good energy. What is it that's emerging for Virgo? Yeah, so it feels like you are really kind of coming to some terms about this situation that occurred. What's emerging for you, we've got the Star in the reverse, Five of Wands upright, and the World in the reverse. So I don't know, like it feels like, you know, you might recognize that trying to go about, you know, taking what it is that you were looking for from a very like ambitious and greedy kind of standpoint, you know, I feel like you're kind of like not feeling too optimistic moving forward, you know, about continuing to do things that way, because with this Five of Wands, like you may have felt that you had to do that with that Five of Swords because there just was a lot of competition or a lot of other people also fighting to get their ambitions and get their desires met, you know? And so you might have felt that you had to resort to some sort of not great behaviors, you know, kind of doing whatever it takes to get there, even if it's not really in alignment with your higher self. You know, I do feel like you recognize that, you know, you aren't going to get your success and your ultimate fulfillment through participating in these kind of behaviors any longer. And, you know, I do feel like, yeah, like you recognize that like whatever it was that you were investing in there is just fraught with fighting and competitive behaviors and ego, and I feel like what's starting to emerge for you is that you're like recognizing that this wasn't maybe the best situation for you to get involved in, you know, that moving forward in order to get your ultimate fulfillment and success and attainment and whatever it is that you're looking for, you don't necessarily want to have to resort to these sort of measures in the future. And I feel like you're realizing that, like, that's just not a good way to go about things. That's not how you're going to get your dream, your wish fulfilled. And we have the Page of Cups here at the bottom of the deck as well. So you might have recognized that there's some sort of like emotional immaturity happening here, where you just got very caught up in all the fighting and all of the combativeness and played into that a little bit. And you know that that's like not how you want things to go moving forward. So what is it that Virgo wishes to grow? What are your intentions? So we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse and the Page of Pentacles upright. So I feel like moving forward, like you do want to, you know, you're going to be a little bit more careful about what it is that you are, you know, what kind of efforts and energy you are putting out there. This Page of Pentacles, like you might have learned something, or like you want to learn, you know, how to move forward from a more like generous, giving energy, instead of, you know, only focusing on what you can take for yourself. And I feel like you might actually, you know, in recognizing this imbalance when it comes to who is giving, who's receiving, what's being given, that sort of thing, I do feel like you might receive some sort of new opportunity related to work or your finances or your home life. Yeah. So what will help you bring your goals and your intentions into fruition? So we've got the Hanged Man in the reverse with the Eight of Pentacles. So I do feel like there's something here that you need to kind of like let go of. And it does feel like it's related towards, you know, this Eight of Pentacles energy. This is a very like perfectionist kind of energy, like making sure that everything is exactly right, you know, as far as your progress goes. And, you know, that might be kind of what got you caught up in this situation with this Five of Swords and this Five of Wands, is, you know, you were wanting to be the best, or you were wanting to be perfect. And there's a need to kind of release some of that. You might be kind of hanging on to this situation and just kind of struggling to let go of it. But, you know, it's only going to hinder you from your further progress. So what's going to help you is that you definitely need to just kind of let go of the situation, let go of feeling the need to be the best one, or the most perfect one. Yeah. So what are the outside resources available to you, the outside influences? Okay, so we have the Two of Wands in the reverse and the Four of Swords in the reverse. So definitely I feel like you might be struggling to kind of look forward into the future and really plan ahead. And I feel like it's because you need to take a rest. Like you need to take a break. It's beyond the point of, you know, just feeling burnt out. It's like you really need to spend some time just resting and taking a break from your current situation. And I feel like that's why it might be difficult for you to have any foresight right now or to really plan ahead, is because like you're just at a point where and like that was like that energy I was getting in the beginning. I was like, there's something here is like exhausting you, and you're like really focused on your success and really focused on fulfillment, and that's great, but like, you know, take things one step at a time, right? Definitely need to give yourself some time to recharge your energy, and maybe even focus a little bit on healing as well. So what's the advice for Virgo, please? All right, so you've got Illuminate coming out. So yeah, we have Illuminate coming out, and I do feel like this card always comes out when there's a need to kind of shine some light on the situation. You know, you might be really looking at things from a very like not great place, because again, if this was you who needed to kind of make amends for what it was that you did above here, I feel like you're just really hung up on that. Like again, Virgo is a sign that does not like to make mistakes, and then when you do, it's like they like haunt you forever. It feels like. And so with this Illuminate card, like I do feel like you need to shine some light on the situation. Like, you know, again, with your current energy, we've got you at the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. So things are going well for you because you did the necessary things, that you made the necessary changes, you know, and really, like, I do feel like you might have attempted to make some sort of amends or make up for what it was that you did. So yeah, like, you know, don't necessarily be all like doom and gloom about the situation. You know, it's gonna bring you, like, yes, you might have had like a moment of weakness, or you know, kind of were in the dark there for a little bit, but you've got a lot of good energy surrounding you. So, you know, there's a need for you to kind of see the positives here. What else for Virgo, please? I am beautiful. Yeah. Don't be so hard on yourself, Virgo. I feel like Virgo is, and I have a Virgo moon, so I know all about this. It is so easy to be your number one hater, like big time. And, you know, to go through something that is kind of like shameful or embarrassing, or not how we want others to perceive ourselves, and to, you know, come out on the other side and really really acknowledge our mistakes and try to make up for them. That's huge. That takes a lot of growth and a lot of just, you know, good, positive, like trying to be better energy to even be somebody who can do that. And so, you know, do not be so hard on yourself. Do recognize that you have a lot of good qualities, and just because you've, you know, maybe strayed or made some bad decisions, like it's our choices that really shows that who we are, right? Like, you're not just like a good person or a bad person. It's people who make good and bad choices, right? And so far it feels like, despite what may have happened, you've made a lot of good choices to try to make up for those bad ones. So what else for Virgo, please? Yeah, so we've got a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So yeah, definitely this isn't, going to haunt you forever. Like, there is going to be some sort of resolution, some sort of coming together moment. If this was a situation where you really did maybe hurt somebody else, or made a decision, or acted in a certain way that was at the detriment of somebody else, I do feel like you are doing the work to kind of try to get that forgiveness back. And again, if this was your person doing this to you, I do feel that, all of this is going to come to a close at some point. What else for Virgo, please? Yeah, so we've got be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. And we also have life-changing epiphany or experience. It's a time of big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. So yeah, again, this card, be gentle with yourself, like, there is a need for you to take some time to really recharge from this whole situation, really rest and give yourself some time to recover from everything that's happened. And then, with this death card and the Wheel of Fortune and the world being here, like, this is all related to some sort of ultimate bigger picture here. And you are going through a lot of changes and a lot of experiences that might be bringing in a lot of growth for you. And you're not alone in this. Like, it says God supporting you each step of the way. Whatever resonates with you, you definitely have a lot of divine support here. All right, and last card for Virgo, please. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. So yeah, this card is all about, you being the artist of your life. And again, like I said, like, you have the ability to paint the picture. It's not like you're just a good person or a bad person. You get to add what you'd like to add to your canvas, and it feels like you're choosing to go in the right direction. And that's going to bring in a lot of potential for you, a lot of manifestation, a lot of growth energy. So that was it, Virgo. That was the reading. Thank you so much for being here. If anything at all resonated with you, please like, comment, and subscribe. It would mean a lot. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks for the full moon reading. Bye, guys.